Hello, and welcome to another Monkey's Motors Monday morning vlog. How are we all doing today? So I again have had a nice quiet week. Apart from, obviously, if you haven't seen already, yesterday I kind of finally got around to recording this crash video. And as you can probably tell, it wasn't overly planned. About, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago now, I did go through all my old photos, dumped them into my video editing software with the knowledge that I needed to sit down, look through them and record what I was going to say to you guys. Oh, it's a bit windy. Should we go for that? No, let's not do that. There's a balance between seeing where I'm going while talking with cold glasses that like to steam up and not crying my eyes out due to the freezing cold air blasting my face. What we're talking about? Bloody hell, that's my catchphrase. No idea what I'm talking about. Bike crash video. So yeah, it was a bit unplanned, a bit rough around the edges, and done in one take as always. You might have noticed through the odd slurring of words, I was actually a little bit pissed. I found a new holiday drink. I'm not very experienced on my drinks. I don't really drink much, haven't tried many things. And the new discovery of this Christmas is it Advocaat? Is that how it's spelled? Some bright yellow, like egg-based thing. It's fucking lovely. Put that bit of lemonade and it pretty much just tastes like lemonade and vanilla ice cream, you know, proper cream soda. It's amazing stuff. So yeah, I had a pint of that, slightly diluted, wet my whistle, got the old Dutch courage and sat down and did the bike video. And I completely forgot half the stuff I was planning on saying, but then that video still ended up being rather long, so I guess it doesn't hurt. But yeah, it's taken a while to kind of come round to accepting and understanding that that crash was just 100% my fault, just 100%. No other factors other than I was shit at riding a bike and I crashed it. For years I used to be like, oh, maybe I clipped that manhole cover, maybe there was leaves, or there could have been diesel. But even if any of those things were true, so there's diesel, there's a manhole. Didn't die, did I? I didn't crash because I didn't brake on it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I was still just on good tarmac. I can remember doing it. I was fuck off, yellow car. I was overtaking some sort of estate car, and I can remember so we're going along this long road, cars were going quite slow, and the car in front of me overtook the car in front of him. I followed, then he got back in his lane, I finished overtaking, then I got back in the correct lane, and then I can remember approaching the back. It was like one of those Toyota RAV4 things, 4x4 green, tyre on the back, cover on the tyre which had a horse on it. I remember that quite clearly. And I remember approaching the back of that 4x4 a bit quicker than I would have liked. Let's see if we can find neutral. I can remember approaching it just slightly too quick. And I was already on the brakes. I remember thinking, shit, that's getting a bit close. And just that little bit more brake. But that sudden just snatched it a little bit, just grabbed it. And then it just lost grip and I was rolling down the road. So just complete noob error, you just don't, that's not how front brakes work. You don't just suddenly go, oh, can I have a bit more please, because then you headbutt the floor. It's all slow, steady, building grip and all that crap. And the other thing is, I guess you don't go braking from 80, 85 down to 50 on a wet wintry road having just overtaken for not much reason. Yeah, I was just a bit of an aggressive, bad, dangerous rider. And yeah, I've learnt my lesson. I take it easy. I know some of you watch these videos and might still think I'm a bad, aggressive, dangerous rider. And obviously maybe I've got more to learn. I feel like I try to always analyse every risk, every hazard now, and always think, what if? Before when I ride, it was, oh, it would never be me. You feel like you're invincible, you put on your armour, you feel like a Power Ranger, a warrior, dressed head to toe, completely, anonymised, black gear, black helmet, sunglasses. I was a cool dude. But you know, if you're not checking your blind spots, thinking about, oh, what if I just have a little slip here, or what happens if a car does appear at that junction, you're gonna have a bad time. And I did. Luckily, I got away with no permanent injuries and learnt my lesson. On to ride another day. I guess I'm probably comfortable talking about why there was the 2-year gap as well. In my infinite wisdom, when I was lying in A&E, smashed up, bleeding, I did promise my fiance at the time and my mum that I would never get back on a bike. And obviously, after about a month, I regretted that decision. I missed riding so much. When I was getting my stitches taken out of my finger and my knee, the guy doing it, he was a biker as well, and he'd actually crashed at one point and he fractured his neck. It was called like the hangman's break or something, the same bone that breaks when you get hanged. Like, he'd broken that at some point and somehow got away scot-free, and he was like, yeah, get back on the bike, you should never stop riding, it's part of your life, it's in your blood. And it is, once you start, you can't stop. Nothing replaces this feeling. It's just, you have to try it to understand. But now, you know, said fiance is now ex-wife, and like probably a month after that happened, I was back on a bike. I just saved up every paycheck. I was like, no, bike, need bike. So here we are, back on a bike, enjoying life. Oh, I do love riding. So yeah, that's my week. Thanks for watching this Monday morning vlog. Don't forget that if you fancy seeing my lovely face in person, I'm attending the Loomies Moto meetup. Just completely gate crashing. You know, it's meant for meeting Spicy, Red Renner, Phil Tonic, quite big famous English YouTubers, but fuck them, I'll be there. Come see me. But anyway, I've got to like do roundabouts and shit, so see you later. You're facing the wrong fucking way, mate. The wet leaves.